Hello, and welcome to my channel, Dare to Nerd, where today I am reacting to the 5th episode in Book 7 of The Dragon Prince, titled Sticky Fingers. So is someone stealing something? Stella! You know, I kind of hope Viren is in the in-between and that Claudia gets to speak with him, because really, he's pretty much the only one she would listen to that could snap her out of this BS manipulation with Erebos. Even if the others somehow find out the truth that Erebos was the one that ultimately killed her father, I don't think she would really believe anyone else. Maybe unless it comes from Erebos. If we get a villain monologue from him, then that'll do it, but by then, I imagine it'll be too late. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna see Viren in the in-between. I think Claudia is going to have to make this turnaround on her own. She's gonna have to discover for herself what is right and what is wrong, and actually choose right for herself. So we'll see. And without further ado, let us begin episode 5 of The Dragon Prince. Sticky Fingers.
Hello, Tara here. But
Oh?
I guess you already knew that.
Who are you practicing for? Also, hello, Zuko here. Was that a reference to Avatar: The Last Airbender? Because I know they were done by the same people. A couple of the same people, anyway. Okay, so, like, Zuko went from the bad guy's side to the good guy's side. Is Terry going from the bad guy's side to the good guy's side? I would be so hyped for this. He puts on his glasses.
Here's the thing. Love is good. It's so good that sometimes you do not good. When you finally see how not good that not good is, you have to start doing good again.
It's Oh, the little birds!
That'll convince King Ezra that I'm on his side, right?
Yo! Ooh! Oh, no. Woo! Great intentions. Horrific timing. So yeah, he's gonna go try to help King Ezrin. But Ezrin's kind of on a Zadian discrimination kick at the moment. So, this could end very poorly. Don't hurt the cinnamon bun. Your speech is gonna make no sense to anyone that does not know the story. But yeah, you have to start doing good again. It's very similar to Soren when he realized that Soren was on the wrong side and he left and joined the other side to do good. It's kind of a similar switch here that Terry's making.
Chip,
They have
one for
different
yes,
colored
one for no.
eyes.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay, that's...
It's like, they looked at each other like, nah,
That's
man,
a
you
lot
gonna
of
die. That's a lot of feedback. He's actually like, know what's up. It's like, no, man, this is not gonna work. Or they're just hungry.
Such a nice place you've got here.
You've already said that this morning. In fact, you've said it every morning. For the last 2 weeks.
Oh, they've been there for 2 weeks. Yeah, why is Callum alone with the dads? Rayla, where are you? Help. I mean, it has been 2 weeks. You would think that they would, you know, have gotten past this awkward phase at least a little bit by now, but, well, with Runan, it's a complicated history for sure.
It's not easy getting to know his girlfriend's parents. He's nervous.
Oh, look at him! I love it. Thari's elbowing him like, you know, you remember what it was like. I just love Ithari's new hairstyle, too. That is a great look.
What if we held a forage feast?
What's a forage feast?
It's
Ooh,
a
sounds
Silver
wonderful.
Grove tradition. Anything and everything we can find in the forest, we cook
Sounds
into a
very
huge
elven.
celebratory meal.
I would be so down for a forage feast. I actually really enjoy foraging for food. I always have, since I was itty-bitty. Yeah, I'm down.
But I won't be able to join you. It's my turn to lead Moon Cubs today.
Moon Cubs? Kind of like the Lion Club? Boy Scouts?
Is that like watching a group of kids? Because if it would help, I could do that.
Callum, don't feel like you have to...
I used to babysit my little brother all the time.
That was one brother.
It's from Queen Anya. She says Project Ruby Fire is making quick progress.
Oh, look at Zim is so mad about that.
We're only building such powerful weapons, so we'll never have to use them.
Okay, here's the problem with making any kind of weapons, or honestly, any kind of technology at all. Someone will always try to use it. Ezrin, you're not going to be the king forever. You might only use these weapons as a last resort or in self-defense. Some generations down the line, you can't necessarily be sure that that will stay true. You know, Zim is going to be alive here in 1,000 years. You're not. So someday there could come along someone that uses this weaponry, this technology to harm or kill him. You're really opening Pandora's box here. Like, once again, I understand having a way to defend yourself. That is necessary, especially, you know, they're talking about defending against archdragons because of Sol Regum. That is a very powerful creature. It wrought a lot of destruction in a very short amount of time. So they want something powerful enough to defend against that level of a threat. Like, I understand. However, I don't think Ezrin is thinking about the long-term consequences of this, or even the short-term consequences of this. I mentioned a couple of videos ago, if the other elves and dragons find out about this, this is not a good look. They might take this as a threat.
There is someone here to see you. An Earthblood elf.
Oh. Like, huh? Yeah, it's confusing. Oh, Terry, look at him, he's so nervous. Now, why are you growling? Oh, because he's seen him before, that's right.
Hello.
Hello.
Terry
Terry
I
here.
practice this with glasses, so I hope you don't mind if I'm Terry. Terrestrius for short. I mean for long, I guess. You know, I'm gonna switch the glasses off.
This poor guy is so nervous. Come on, Zim, he is freaked out. Have mercy. Zim growling at him like, I remember you. You were with the one that was trying to free Erebos. I know you. Yeah, but come on. His entire body language is just screaming, not a threat, not a threat. I come in peace. Please don't fray me.
Love, it's good, but sometimes...
Not to rush things, Terry, but we have a busy schedule to keep here.
Nah, Zim's like, yeah. Poor guy. This is not going according to plan. His perfectly practiced speech was interrupted by Lady Bossyface.
I was Claudia's boyfriend, so I kinda, you know, helped her and her dad fight against you and your team, but not anymore. So, trees to meet you.
Trees to meet you. Well, Ezra's being a lot less aggressive than I expected him to be, and Zim is being a lot more aggressive than I expected him to be.
Good morning, Pride Papa Ithari.
Pride Papa.
Today's going to be a little different.
Look how
Your
cute they
pride
are.
leader is our human friend.
Oh my god, they're gonna be so hyped for that. Look at
I
him.
want
They're
you
like,
to show Callum complete
Human.
and total respect, okay?
Yes, Pride Papa Ithari.
Oh boy, as soon as he leaves, all hell's gonna break loose. You the substitute teacher. Oh,
So,
they're holding hands.
who wants to have fun today?
Do you even know? Oh, here it goes. Man, already. They The halos disappeared and the horns started coming up. Yep. Shout out to any subs out there, man. That is a rough occupation.
Or should I call you Queen Amaya?
Yes, you should.
I came on my own.
For what purpose?
God, why are you still so
To
smug?
save your posterior.
To save to save your ass.
Salad guy!
Salad guy.
Somebody does
Oh,
know me.
he would. Wait a minute.
tells me you dumped my sister. Why is she not good enough for you?
That's what you're angry about? Wait a minute! That's what you're mad about? I wasn't ready for this protectiveness about his sister. How dare you break her heart, even though we're enemies? He does still love his sister, of course. It's nice to see that even though they are very clearly on different sides, Soren is still, like, immediately ready to stand up for his sister. That's very sweet. Not necessary, but very sweet. I'm so excited. I'm excited for both of the Goodest good boys to be getting along and working together. Yes!
So you figured out you were on the wrong side. Took you long enough.
Yeah, it really did, though. It really did.
And then you just abandoned Claudia. The nerve.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure how you want me to respond.
Well, I'm confused too.
Like I said, Soren knows what that's like, though. Not being comfortable going along with your loved one's evil doings. Having to switch sides.
Well, that's the only way I'm gonna tell you what Claudia and Erebos are planning.
Erebos?
Yep, you let that slip.
Right, you didn't know that, did you?
No, they didn't know anything.
Yes, Erebos is free.
Just say that casually.
Check out this weird little finger. What's the
pinky.
point of that?
Pinkos.
Feel his hair.
Extra gripping strength.
So greasy. What's it like not to have any magic powers?
Well, I actually do have powers. I can prove I have powers. Watch.
Oh, please tell me it actually works.
Tickle proof! Okay. Now try and tickle me.
I don't believe it. Cool.
I knew that they would be fascinated with a human. They've probably never seen one before.
I understand you, Kareem.
Do you? I don't think you do.
I had to work to unravel all of the prejudices. All the hatred I'd learned in my upbringing. It wasn't easy, but
Yeah.
it was worth it.
It takes time. Because even not that long ago, when the human architect put out that fire, she made a joke out of it, saying, you know, normally we blow out candles when we celebrate birthdays or something like that. It was very callous and disrespectful, and she didn't realize that and the weight of what had been done. She had to learn. So that's good that she admits that. That I think that's the first step to trying to right some of the prejudices that we have been taught, that we have learned, is to acknowledge that they exist and start to identify them, and then start to train your thinking to work against those prejudices. For a lot of people, I think it does take conscious effort before it becomes more natural, but it is worth it in the end. That's good. I'm glad they're saying this.
You think we are alike?
Nope. They're
Let
definitely
me
not
tell you.
alike.
Your beliefs came from fear. Mine come from knowledge.
No. Your prejudices don't come from knowledge. They come from arrogance and this desire to feel superior. And it does come from fear. The fear of having to be equal to people that you would rather think of as lesser. That's a fear. And you are certainly a coward.
I fight in the light against an enemy, flesh and blood.
Okay, it's interesting that while he's saying this, he's in the darkness and the light is falling behind Amaya. And the same with Janai. Janai was haloed by the light. So clearly, just with the lighting, what they're symbolizing here in this scene is that the ones they're actually fighting the good fight are Amaya and Janai. The one that is actually in darkness is Karim.
You just let him leave?
Ask Soren and Corvus to follow him. Figure out what he's really up to.
What he's really up to. Of all the people to suspect of ulterior motives. Nope. Terry is just that sweet a little bean.
Huh? Stop right there! Drop whatever you're holding.
What? The dirt with the worms?
This
Come
is
on, they're-
Aaron and Sam.
Aaron and Sam?
Aravos killed their mother, and I couldn't stop him. So now I have to do what I can to make it better.
No. Nobody is this charming and nice.
He says as he pets the birds. Terry is the sweet bean we need and don't deserve.
You seem great too. Very
You
strong and very, loyal.
I know this trick. You're just buttering me up.
Oh,
Thank you. I did kind of need to hear that.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, but he's being honest. It's not to butter you up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he can talk to them. They told him what happened.
Sam said he is kind. Aaron notes that his farts smell like the damp ground after a rainy...
Petrichor!
Are you and Rayla more than friends?
Yeah. Oh! Look at the kids, they're so interested.
Oh, will your babies have horns? Will they have 4 fingers or 5?
I don't know. I think if an elf and a human had 10 babies, they would all turn out 10 different ways.
We need to find some descendants of humans and elves, because they have to exist! While there was extreme prejudice against humans, they were like the lower social class because they didn't have magic, was bound to be some secret couples, right? Like, that has happened throughout history. Even in the worst of segregation, there was always a secret couple somewhere. You know, a full Romeo-Juliet story. Human elf children have to exist.
How was your day?
Well, I think it went pretty...
Layla, Callum wants to have 10 babies with you.
Stella's like, oh my.
I didn't mean it like that.
Damn, even he knows. Ithari knows what happens with these kids. I love that Runan is just completely unimpressed at all stages. You know? The deadpan look is just perpetually ingrained in his face. Tree sap.
Hold on. King Ezrin, how do we know this sap swear isn't some kind of sap trap?
It's just an ancient Earthblood elf tradition. It creates an unbreakable promise.
Oh, because
how do we know it's not magic sap?
Unbreakable.
Corvus, check it.
Corvus, check it. I mean, to be fair, it is Soren's job to keep the king safe. Okay, we're finally getting some more Earthblood traditions. Yo!
Very surprised.
Ooh, that does look good, though. Ooh. What? What is this now? What, the anime? What is that? What curse? Why is the slice of cake a bodybuilder? Because he lifts your taste buds to another dimension. A whole new experience of flavor.
You like it?
Ithari's just smiling like, I told you.
It's not bad.
Not bad, man. His soul just ascended. Like...
Love is what drives her, especially her love for her family. I think there's one person who can put those pieces back together. Your mom.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
We can bring her to Claudia. She can talk to her.
No. It won't work.
Yeah.
Claudia doesn't want to talk to her mom.
I would say her mom doesn't want to talk to y'all. Mom took off and has never been heard from again. Is she even alive in Delbar? Like, I understand having to leave an abusive spouse. You know, not wanting to talk to your spouse? Fine. Why didn't you write to your kids? Hello, do they not have crows in Telbar? While their mom was the beginning of the end for Claudia, the core of what started a lot of her insecurities with being abandoned and only finding value in herself as long as she is, like, valuable to a parental figure. Like, that all started with her mom, but I don't think her mom is going to be the answer with stopping Claudia, because she hadn't been a part of her life.
All I have is a dumb picture of her from when we were kids.
That's a start. Where can we find this picture?
Oh, he keeps it in his armor! So yeah, even though he's angry at his mom and his dad, you know that they both still mean so much to him. If he keeps their picture on him at all times, you don't do that unless they mean so much to you. You want to keep them close. Oh, that was so sad.
How is our heir?
Heir? Is that how you see our child?
I am only thinking of the future, Miana.
Your future.
I dream of a child who is healthy and happy, who plays and laughs.
Boy, she started showing fast.
You are asking me to give up?
No, I am asking you to stay alive for our baby.
Yeah, she wants you to be a dad, not a king. She wants her kid to actually be a child with a childhood and be happy rather than being an heir. Yeah, I'm glad that she came to her senses. I'm a little surprised that she did, but I guess, you know, suddenly realizing you're gonna have a kid can change some things. As soon as he realized he was gonna have a kid, he was thinking about how the kid is gonna play a role in his own grand story. You know, it's very self-centered, very self-obsessed. Please, touch grass. I know it's hard to find where you're at, but you can do it.
I think I could do this. All of it. Just babysit Moonshadow kids, eat forest food, and get to know Ithari and Renan better.
He's talking about
Be
just
with you.
staying there forever.
Yep, I could do this. Pretty nice life.
It's a pretty nice life, but there's gonna come a time. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here comes something messing up. Hey! Where you been? Damn, you took a long time.
The fallen star has returned, and he's going to bring darkness to the whole world.
You're gonna have to put your nice quiet life on hold for a little bit. Aha! There's the sticky fingers. Stealing that cake for later. Oh, he learned the anti-tickle spell from his dad. That's awesome. Okay, so now everyone finally knows what's happening and can start working together. Hopefully. I'm so proud of Terry for actually going to Katalis, going to Ezrin to help them. I can't wait for him and Soren to actually start getting along. For Callum, I feel like, yes, he'd be very happy living with Rayla in the Silver Grove to an extent, but he wouldn't be satisfied. Does that make sense? Because Callum has always been someone that loves learning new things and discovery and magic, you know? He's always wanted to learn more magic. I think also he wants to feel useful and valuable, and I think after a while, simply babysitting the village kids would not feel like he is living up to his full potential. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. And maybe after this last battle with Erebos, he will have his fill of adventure and be like, okay, I'm retiring early. It's the quiet life for me. Like, I could see that, but I think also just being stuck in the Silver Grove forever would eventually be a problem for him, because he would want to travel back to Katalis to see his brother, you know, to see Zim, to see his friends, and to travel around and see the rest of Zadia and all these other places that he has never been to. I feel like the adventure in Callum is not ready to retire. He's trying to convince himself that he will be happy with this very quiet, simple life. But I don't think he would be completely satisfied. But let me know what you think. But that's gonna be it for this reaction. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and a comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye!